Up until now, the best way to learn the Pokemon trading card game is the Battle Academy. This one's an older version of the Battle Academy. There's a new one that has like Cinderace on the box, but the general idea is you get a board game equivalent of the Pokemon trading card game. It comes with a rule book, it comes with a tutorial that's step by step, and it comes with 3 decks that you can play. Here's the older version that has the Pikachu, the Charizard, and the Mewtwo deck, and they're 60 card decks, and up until now this has been the best way to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game. However, later this year, it's September 29th, 2023, the Pokemon Company is releasing something that is making the experience of learning the game even easier, and that is the Pokemon TCG My First Battle Set. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about the My First Battle set here. I apologize for the picture. It is very blurry. This is unfortunate. Oh my goodness, Poke Guardian, please. The navigation gets larger as well. Here, let's zoom in with this thing. All right. So, what is My First Battle? It is a set that is specifically designed for bringing the Pokemon trading card game to the absolute ground floor, whether it's for kids or someone who has like no experience playing card games at all. This looks to be the way to go. And what makes this product different from something like a Battle Academy is that it actually has like a simplified game. We are not playing with 60 card decks. We are not playing for 6 prizes. Instead, the set comes with 2 mini decks of 17 cards, 2 play mats, a rule book, 1 metallic coin, a sheet of damage counters, and 6 prize tokens. So each player is going to be playing with a 17 card deck. When you start the game, you each have 7 cards, so then you'll have a 10 card deck to play with. It's a lot fewer cards, and I'm assuming they're going to be simpler cards, simpler Pokemon that are easier to manage and aren't going to be as mathy or anything like that. And then we only have 3 prizes, and they're not the cards, right? So we can see in this picture here that each player is going to get 3 prize tokens. And so we are playing with a much smaller deck. We're only playing for 3 prizes, and I'm going to assume that the cards in these decks are like the absolute simplest for new players to learn the game. We can also see, based on this really blurry shot, that there are 2 different versions of this set. One of them has Pikachu and a Bulbasaur on it, and then the other one has Charmander and Squirtle. So there are some options. These are coming later this year, and I think that these will be a great way of learning the Pokemon trading card game from the absolute ground floor. Like, if you're already playing the Pokemon trading card game, this might not be for you. However, if you're looking to get into the game and you've never played anything like this before, or in particular, if you want to teach kids how to play, this seems like a great option. One of the things, now that I have a son of my own, he's still a couple years away from being able to play the Pokemon trading card game, is that a 60 card deck is a lot of cards to shuffle. And with this set, the 17 card deck is a lot easier on small hands to shuffle, and I'm going to assume that these are simple cards to play with as well, making the experience of learning even easier. Now, some other caveats here to note about this product. We can see that the card backs are different, so none of these cards are going to be available in tournament play. We don't actually know what the cards are, but if you're not going to be able to roll up to a tournament or an in-store event with these cards, because they're not, I mean, besides the fact they're probably not competitively viable, they have different card backs and would not be legal in competitive play. And it's also worth noting that there is no mention of a code, so you're not going to be able to get these cards or these decks in Pokemon TCG Live, which is a little bit of a downer, but this is very much meant to be a product meant for use IRL to teach at the absolute ground level. So I know there's there's not a lot of info right now besides a blurry screenshot, and the release date is, again, it is on September 29th. We don't even have a price yet, but it's definitely something that I'm interested in. Partially for content on the channel, we do talk about learning how to play the Pokemon trading card game, and this is going to be a new way to learn it. But personally, I might sit on these for a couple years. Once my son if he shows any interest in wanting to learn the card game, this might be the best way to teach him. And this might be the best way to teach your friends or family or children to play the game as well. So what do you think? Are you interested at all in the Pokemon TCG My First Battle? Let me know in the comments of this video. But for now, YouTube, I gotta go. Twitch fam, stick around. We're gonna keep hanging out and playing some games and stuff. But for our YouTube friends, we gotta get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Some quick plugs before we go. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch at In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. like I am right now. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.